Hello everyone, now I'm here with my next video of adders. Adders basically come for addition of binary bits. When we are going to add our binary bits, that time we need some logic circuit so that we are going to access our output. And if we want to add two binary bits, we have to use half adder. If we have to add three binary bits, then we have to use half adder, and so many other adder were also there, but in our course we are having only two. That's why we are considering it. And now I want to tell you how it is happening so that you can able to understand the half adder and the full adder and the procedure. In this video I'm going to consider the block diagrams and the logic circuit and the truth table, and I'm moving further with the description of adder. Adder is a logic circuit that is used to add binary digits, or we can say numbers that the bits contains. And the basically different kinds of adder is created for adding different bits. It depends that if you want to add two bits, then you have to use half adder, and if you want to add three bits, then you have to use full adder. And see, half adder was basically used to add two binary digits, I told you earlier. And see, the block diagram is in front of us, where A and B both are the binary digits what we are going to add. And then the output is produced, that is the sum and the carry, if we are getting from addition. And see, the right hand side we are having our block. When in the right hand side we are having our logic circuit, and the left hand side we are having our block diagram. See, in the logic circuit, I told you that we are having our XOR and AND gate. But why it is required? And I want to tell you with the help of truth table first of all. And I just want to tell you with the help of this logic circuit that the box contain these two things. The box, green color box, contain two things, that is XOR and AND gate. XOR always provides you sum, and AND always provides you carry. But how it happens? Why we are using XOR only, and why we are using AND only for carry and sum? Why we are not using any other gates? I want to tell you with the help of truth table. See, when we are adding a 0 with 0, we are getting sum, that is 0, and the carry is also 0. When we are adding 0 plus 1, we are getting the sum, that is 1. Carry is 0. When we are adding 1 plus 0, we are getting answer, that is 1. And the carry is 0. And when we are adding our 1 plus 1, that is 1 0, means 10 for us. That is binary bit containing 1 0. And 0 is the answer, and the carry is 1. And see what we are having in front of us, that is 0 1 1 0 as output. And for carry as output, what we are having, 0001. We have to think about which type of gate is there which produce this kind of output. We have to remember, are all the gates, and gate always provides us 0001 as output. Remember that. OR gate provides us output 0111. In that way, NAND gate provides us output, that is 1110. In that way, you have to remember which gate provides you this output. Then we are having NOR gate. NOR gate provides us output, that is 1000. We are having AND here, but this gate is XOR. XOR always provides us 0110, and XNOR always provides us 1001. That's why we require AND an XOR gate. See, that's why we are getting XOR and AND gate. And see, in this way, I'd created a logic circuit in front of you all which contain XOR in expanded format and AND. This is your logic circuit for half adder. And see, full adder. Full adder we are having when we are want to add our 2, 3. When we want to add our 3 bits number in 2 formats. How? See, when we are kids, that time our parent or teacher tell us we have to add these number. How we are going to add these numbers? 2 in 2 format. How 2 format? See, 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. They are telling us keep this in mind, keep 5 in mind and 4 in finger. We are going to add 5 plus 4. Means firstly we are adding 2 and 3 and then we are going to add 5 and 4. Means we are storing the addition of 2 and 3, that is 5, and then that addition is going to be added with the third digit. In that way we are getting our answer. The same way, the same funda we are using here also. We are entering 3 dead bits as input and then we are getting output as sum and carry. In C, produces 2 output signal, that is sum and carry. Inputs were 3 and we are going to add 3 binary digits. See, in this way, A provides 2. For example, I am taking so that you can able to understand. A provides 2 and B provides 3 and C provides 4. If you want to add these numbers, then 2 plus 3 is 5 and then we are adding 5 with 4. Then we are getting 9 as answer. That funda we are using here for adding the binary digits. That funda we are using here. 0 plus 1 is sum is 1. Then 1 plus 1 is sum is 0 and carry is 1. See, in this way we are using the funda and we had applied 2 half adder for full adder. We are using 2 half adder for deriving full adder. In this way we are going to derive our full adder. In C now, adding 3 binary digits. For full adder I am talking about. See, we are having our truth table in front of us where we are adding 3 binary digits, that is 0 plus 0 plus 0. We are getting sum as 0 and carry is 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. And see, when we are adding 0 plus 0 plus 1, then we are getting 1. But the carry is 0. When we are adding 0 plus 1 plus 0, we are getting answer is 1 and carry is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1 and 1 plus 1 is, that is 10. Means 0 is the answer and 1 is carry. That's why 0 is the answer, 1 is carry. 1 plus 0 is 1 and 1 plus 0 is 1. Answer is 1 and carry is 0. And see, 1 plus 0 is 1 and 1 plus 1 is, again 1 plus 1 is 10. 0 is the answer and 1 is carry. The same way, 1 plus 1 is 10. Means 0 is the answer and 1 is carry. And 0 plus 0 is 0. And see here, triple 1. Means triple 1 means 11. Answer is 11. Means 1 is sum and 1 is carry. In that way we had created our truth table. And see, next one is logic diagram in front of us of full adder. See, we are having our half adder, first half adder, then we are having our second half adder, and see, now we are getting a carry from first half adder, and then we are getting a sum from first half adder, and here we are getting carry, and here we are getting our total carry. We are getting two carries from first carry and the second carry. We are having two carries, carry number 1 and carry number 2, and the combination of carry 1 and carry 2 is a final carry. See, this one is our first carry, this one is our second carry, and this one is our final carry. Why we are using OR gate here? Because OR always provides us a value when any of the carry we are having, then that carry is going to be forwarded. If we are using AND gate, AND says the carry should be 1 in both the places, then only AND gate forwarded it. But OR gate forward it when any one gate provide us carry, then that OR gate forward that carry. If any one gate means any one signal, if OR gate is getting 1 from any of the signals, then OR always provides us 1. In the same way, if we are using any other gate, then it is not possible. That's why we are using OR gate here. Here we are now having our first adder. Here we are having our second adder. From our first adder, we are getting carry, that is carry 1. We are getting our sum, that is sum 1. And see the formula, because we are having XOR gates, that's why we are having a formula that is A XOR B. The symbol of XOR is this. That's why I had written XOR B. A XOR B is the formula of first half adder. The sum what we are getting is from first half adder. And then see the formula of carry from first half adder, that is AB. Because we are passing A and B, here we are passing A, or here we are passing B, that's why we are getting AB. And the sum and the carry we are having from our half adder, first half adder we are having. And then see, the sum of first half adder is provided in our next half adder, and the third bit we are providing our third bit also. And see what happened when we are providing our sum and our third bit inside half adder, it provides us two things. One is sum and another one is carry. This one is carry. That's why we are forwarding both the carries and we are getting a carry here. And see, we are having our two equation in front of us. First one is this one, and this one. We are having our two equations. We are having our two expression for full adder. Full adder, we are having an expression in front of us. That is, when we are forwarding A, B and C from XOR, we are getting, here we are getting A XOR B, here we are getting A XOR B XOR C. When we are forwarding 3 inputs from XOR gate, then our answer will be A XOR B XOR C. This will be our answer. The same thing we had done here, here and here. The same thing we had done. That's why we are having an expression, that is A XOR B XOR C. Why we are having this expression as carry? Because see the carry part. Here we are getting an expression AB. Here we are getting expression A XOR B dot C. Why we are getting this? Because from the carry we are passing the sum, the first value and the second value we are passing. The first value is this, second value is this. Both should be used with the AND gate. That's why the dot is provided. And when both the things are moved from OR gate, we are getting plus in between both of them. That's why we are getting this as our expression. And see, all these things you have to go through it. If you have any problem, then do consult with me. And for now, goodbye and good luck.